Mr. Aide, it's past 10 p.m. The security logs show you're always the last to leave. This building will stand without you polishing every inch of it every single night. Don't you have a home to go to? A home is a place of peace, Miss Emma. My one room in a jigbindle has the noise of 1,000 struggles, children crying, men arguing over lost bets, generators coughing smoke. This silence, this smell of wood and old books. This is my peace. Cleaning this office isn't my duty. It's my meditation. And Mr. Bellow's desk. There's a history here. You can feel it in the grain. History? He's been gone for 3 months since the incident. The board is still deciding on a new CEO. This place feels like a tomb. All his secrets locked away. She runs a finger over a dusty file cabinet. Sometimes I wonder if we ever really knew the man. The charismatic billionaire, the philanthropist. And then the scandal, the mental breakdown, the disappearance. What secrets break a man like that? The strongest trees, Miss Emma, often have the deepest rut hidden inside. It doesn't make them less strong, just more complicated. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to move this heavy cabinet to clean behind it. The cockroaches are starting to build empires back there. A diary? Mr. Bellows? This is not a record of my success, but a map of my wreckage. If you are reading this, I am probably gone. Forgive me, Grace, for everything. Oh, my God. Oh, merciful God. It can't be.
Tund, look at these calculations. This idea for a modular processing unit. It's revolutionary. We can build it with locally sourced materials. Father says he'll give us the seed money from his cocoa farm sales. We'll call it Belton Technologies. We'll change everything.
Bello, your mind is a wild horse. Always racing. But my father is sick. The money from the farm my family was supposed to contribute. I had to send it to the village for his treatment. I'm so sorry. Our partnership. I can't hold up my end.
No. This idea is bigger than us. It's bigger than money. I have another way. My girlfriend, Grace. Her father is the corrupt army colonel. He has warehouses of seized goods, including the exact electronic components we need. I can persuade her. We'll borrow them. Just enough to build the prototype.
Bello, that's not borrowing. That's theft. And from that man? He's a monster. He'll have us shot.
Greatness is never served on a clean plate, Tund. Sometimes you have to get your hands dirty to build something clean. Do you want to die a poor, forgotten graduate, or do you want to build a legacy? This is our only chance.
I convinced Tund. We took the components. But the colonel found out. He sent men. They didn't come for me. They went to Tund's family house in the village. A robbery, they said. Tund's father, already sick, was killed. His sister, assaulted. I used my father's last money to bribe the police report. I told Tund it was a coincidence, a tragic robbery. I buried the truth with my soul. Belton Technologies was born that week, baptized in my best friend's blood.
Bello, you're a ghost. You move through this house, through our life, but you're not here. The money, the cars, the accolades. They are just decorations on a corpse. You haven't smiled since. I don't even know when. And you haven't spoken to Tund in years. Why? He was your brother.
Tund made his choices. He chose to remain a small-time engineer. He chose to cling to the past. I am building an empire. I cannot be dragged down by his lack of ambition.
Is that what you call conscience? Lack of ambition? I know about my father, Bello. I've always known. I saw the component serial numbers in your first workshop. Numbers from his seized inventory logs. I loved you so much I buried my own father's sin to protect you. But you buried your own humanity. What did you do to Tund?
Some truths, Grace, are like landmines. Digging for them only ensures everyone gets blown to pieces. Let the past stay buried. For all our sakes.
Grace left me that night. She took our son, David. She said I was a monument of lies, beautiful on the outside, hollow and dark within. She was right. Every employee I hired, every deal I made, every charity I funded. It was all mortar to cover the crack in my foundation. The crack named Tund. Aminette, my love. Our little Chidinma. If only the fever hadn't taken you both. I've been so alone. 1998. The guilt is a physical weight. I found Tund. He is broken, living in a slum called a Jagunal. He has a son, but his wife is gone. He works 3 jobs. I have set up an anonymous trust fund for him, managed through a Swiss lawyer. $100,000 every year. He must never know it's from me. It is not generosity. It is a blood price. 2023. The lawyer wrote. Tund died last year. Cancer. He never touched the trust fund money. Not a single naira. He let it accumulate with interest. Over 25 years. It is now $42 million. He died in the same poverty he lived in, rejecting my poisoned money to the end. His son, now a man, knows nothing. My own son, David, hates me. The empire is worthless. The money is cursed. I am leaving. If you find this, find Tund's son. His name is Adebayo. Tell him. Tell him his father was the best man I ever knew. The money is his. It always was. Adebayo. That is my name. Tund was my father. He breaks down, sobbing all those years. Papa, you died thinking your friend abandoned you. You died from the weight of a betrayal you never understood. And the man who caused it was paying for my school fees, my mother's medicine, through a lawyer. And I never knew.
You said you had information about my father. You have 5 minutes. I've had enough vultures circling since his disappearance.
I am not a vulture, David. My name is Adebayo. My father was Tund. Check out this diary, that is where the raw truth is. Your father left a confession, and a legacy meant for me, that I now share with you.
All my life, I hated him for his coldness, for driving my mother away. I thought he was just a greedy, heartless man. But this is a tragedy. He was a prisoner. And your father, he was the casualty.
We are both sons of a broken friendship. The $42 million. It is in a trust. My father refused it. He valued his dignity over wealth. I will take half to honor my father's struggle. The other half is for you, not as Bello's son, but as Grace's son. The innocent party. Use it to build something clean.
You have every right to take it all. And to hate me.
Hatred is the fire we carry hoping to burn the other person. I've carried it for years, for the wealthy who looked through me. Your father's diary doused that fire. My father's dignity forbids me from picking it up again. Let us break the cycle. Let us build a foundation in their names, the Tons and Bello Foundation for Ethical Entrepreneurship. Help young people build legacies without wreckages. The world often shows us the glittering peak of success, but rarely the treacherous, shadowed path taken to get there. CEO Bello built a billion-dollar empire on a foundation of one terrible secret. My father, Tund, lived and died in poverty, but his integrity was a diamond nothing could scratch. And me, Adebayo, I was the thread connecting them, a cleaner who found that the richest filth is not on the floors, but in the hidden chambers of the human heart. Wealth is not about the money in your account, but the peace in your spirit. The greatest inheritance is not a fortune, but a clean conscience. Sometimes, the most profound discoveries are not made by those who look up at the stars, but by those who are not afraid to clean the darkest corners.